Who's got the sauce?
Discover Countersink and Showers price ranges for all your needs, including luxury installations with handicap access. Contact us or visit our showroom today. Countersink and Showers, where quality meets innovation.
Women to Watch on News Channel 6, sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Get clear, accurate stories that don't waste your time at WJBF.com.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, we could be one step closer to seeing a veterans cemetery in Augusta. We'll have an update on the project 8 years in the making. Plus, with Georgia's primary day 2 weeks away, how to get your mail in the ballot counted. And the Exchange Club of Augusta is celebrating future leaders. We're taking a look at which student captured the Big Civic Award as your News at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with plans for additional funding to aid in recovery from Hurricane Helene is coming to our area. The money is to reimburse local communities, for what was spent to rebuild. Burke County is receiving more than $2.3 million, Columbia County more than $1 million, Richmond County $14.6 million, and Glasscock County $2.6 million. The state of Georgia received more than $90 million in total. It is time now to take a look at what's happening outside. Meteorologist Avery Gray joins us now. And Avery, I tell you what, it was a rainy morning today.
That's right, Jenny. It was a rainy start to our Thursday, almost Friday. And a few showers linger across our southern counties here over the CSRA. But overall, some few light showers, had a few thunderstorms earlier this afternoon in those southern counties. But now our lightning count is down to 0. Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over downtown Aiken showing that we have some cloud cover overhead, but hopefully that starts to clear out throughout the rest of this evening into the overnight hours. And we have some wind. Take a look at this, a 20-mile-per-hour wind gust in Augusta, sitting at 23 in both Washington and Crawfordville, so a bit on that breezier side out there this afternoon. Temperature is warming up nicely to 76 in Augusta, 78 in Lincolnton, already 80 degrees in McCormick County, where we've seen some light to spotty showers across our southern counties, sitting in those low 70s. For the rest of this evening, temperature is going to go ahead and dwindle on down to 67 degrees by 10 o'clock. Tomorrow will be mostly clear, and then as we head towards Saturday, more rain is on the way. I'll have more on that coming soon. Jenny?
All right, thank you so much, Avery. More than 360,000 voters have already cast their ballots in. The Augusta Mall is implementing a temporary curfew this weekend. On Saturday, starting at 3 p.m., anyone under age 18 must be accompanied by a parent or adult who is at least 21. Public safety officers will check IDs at each of the mall's entrances. If you are at least 18 but don't have a valid ID, an adult 21 or older must be with you. One adult may accompany up to 4 youths and must remain with them at all times. Some of the CSRA's top students are being recognized today for their leadership and academic achievement. The Exchange Club of Augusta hosted its annual Youth of the Year Awards Luncheon, honoring students from public and private schools across Richmond and Columbia counties. The program recognizes students for their leadership, academic success, and community involvement.
It means so much. I'm so honored and I'm so blessed to have gotten this opportunity to be a nominee and to win. I think, to me, it really just shows how much I've done, and it also lets me be a role model to the younger students. My school is middle through high school, so I have so many younger kids that I'm leaving behind this year as I graduate, and somebody that they can look up to and see that this is what you can do, this is what you can be recognized for when you step up and you look at your community.
And Karishma, who you just saw there, was selected as Overall Youth of the Year, meaning she'll move on to compete at the district level. This week is National Nurses Week. An honor guard ceremony was held this morning in the lobby of the Children's Hospital in memory of nurses who died during the past year. People attending the event said it's important to remember the sacrifices healthcare workers make.
nice to be honored and observed because nurses are the heart of medical care. The physicians do some of the work, but the nurses are the heart, and it pulls all the disciplines together.
We feel very connected to one another, and it's hard when we lose someone. So this is just a way for us to stop and recognize the impact that each person has.
My mom was with the Will Star for about 5 to 6 years. She loved her job. Her passion was caring for people. She was a light at the job. We're very appreciative of the ceremony that they put together. We're very appreciative of her friends that have turned into our family, letting them know that they're still here, they care, and they love and appreciate her.
National Nurses Week is May 6th through May 12th, Florence Nightingale's birthday. It's been recognized by the federal government since 1974. Honoring the area's top teachers with the Golden Apple Awards Gala. These teachers we've been spotlighting all year will get their night in the spotlight tomorrow. And you can watch the show right here on News Channel 6 at 7, preempting our local news. We hope you'll join us. The 20th annual Boss Hog Cook-Off is happening this weekend. That event features competition cook teams and some of the best ribs, barbecue, brisket, and chicken in the whole state of Georgia. Our WJBF crew will be live from Waynesboro tomorrow, starting with News Channel 6 at 4. Iran is reversing course, wanting its national
6.
The CSRA is full of incredible teachers. Join us for a special presentation as we recognize their amazing efforts in the classroom. The Golden Apple Awards, Friday night at 7 on News Channel 6.
Thousands of Georgia.
Unfortunately, out-of-state special interests are waging a partisan attack against our non-partisan Supreme Court. Judges are not supposed to be politicians. I'm Justice Sarah Warren, and I'll always uphold my oath to make decisions based on the facts and the law, not on politics. Because Georgians deserve a fair and impartial court in every case. Our system of government collapses without it. I'm Justice Sarah Warren, and I am asking for your vote.
Years ago, I lost my father-in-law.
And what we have coming up this weekend is more rain ahead. I'll have the futurecast for you right after this quick break.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
I'm Sharonda, and I'm a project manager at the Customer Care Center. What I love about my job is that no day is the same, but each day we're providing an exceptional experience to our customers.
This is Sharonda. How may I help you?
We really want our customers to feel valued and heard. Affordability is one of the biggest concerns that we hear, and that's why Georgia Power froze base rates last year. Our base rate is something customers can depend on, and I love sharing that news.
I'm Jesse Palmer III. And I'm Jesse Palmer IV.
And I'm Dan Palmer Lynch. And since 1905, First National Bank has been an important part to the growth of our community.
We enjoy watching a local business like yours thrive. I've been a member of the First National family since 1998.
We love looking for ways to help grow our downtown.
I've been a member of the First National family since 2016.
We support our local businesses. I've been a member of the First National family since 1970.
It's never too late to join the First National Bank family, where it's always been more than the money.
Big corporations trust Charlie Bethel and Sarah Warren to do their dirty work on the Georgia Supreme Court. When a utility company was caught illegally polluting our water, Bethel and Warren let them off the hook. What's worse, Warren and Bethel left Georgians to pay billions for the toxic cleanup, allowing the corporation to hike our utility bills to protect their profits. On May 19th, clean up the Georgia Supreme Court. Charlie Bethel and Sarah Warren have cost us enough.
Come on.
What's
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Much needed rain fell across the CSRA, including nearly 2 inches towards the bottom or southern parts of Richmond County there, and 2.5 inches coming in towards Hancock County. Everyone across the CSRA being saturated in at least half an inch of rainfall, and so this is great news. It was a bit on the breezier side though, as we had some storms move through with a 44 mile per hour wind gust in Augusta over the past 24 hours. So as those storms move through overnight, we did see the breezes kick up just a hair to 44 miles per hour, and right now we're just left tracking some isolated showers towards our southern counties. So this is best case scenario for us. So glad we could pick up on a lot of this rainfall. Views now outside of Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam towards Television Park showing extremely cloudy skies. This cloud cover going to clear up through the overnight hours. 76 degrees is our temperature here in Augusta, with winds coming in from the west at 8 miles per hour sustained. Everyone across the CSRA seeing temperatures mostly in the mid-70s, but we are seeing 80 degrees up in McCormick County, a little bit cooler where they're still seeing those showers towards our southern counties, but really everyone kind of in agreement around the mid-70s. Wind gusts still a bit on that breezier side today as they come in now from the west. If you remember, just a few hours ago, they were coming in from the southwest as we had that front push through. Now we have a westerly wind and a bit on that breezier side, a 25 mile per hour wind gust there in Waynesboro, 20 mile per hour wind gust here in Augusta, so a bit breezy out there, and that continues throughout the rest of this evening. We should calm down through the night though, but for the rest of Thursday, you can expect a wind gust up to 30 miles per hour. Then we calm down as we head throughout the rest of next week. So for the rest of this evening, light isolated showers. I feel like even this is a bit much, but possibility for a light shower here and there is likely. But by 8 o'clock, we are drying out, and by the early morning hours, plenty of clear sunshine available for us as temperatures are around 55 by 6 a.m., 60 by 9 o'clock in the morning. And then our daytime temperatures tomorrow reaching 78 degrees right there around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be great and a wonderful afternoon and evening for Boss Hog, and I will be there, so I'm excited for that. As we're looking ahead towards the weekend, we are expecting rainfall on Mother's Day weekend, 60% Saturday, 70% or rather 40% on Sunday. And this has actually changed a little bit. Most of our rainfall coming in Saturday morning. So here's a look at that on Futurecast. Seeing widespread rain coming through by 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, and then light showers remaining as we head into Sunday. So here's a look at that on our Futurecast. Really right there around noon, starting to see showers and maybe the possibility of a storm pickup. But by 3 o'clock, we're nice and clear for Mother's Day. You couldn't ask for any better weather to celebrate our mothers. So even though we do have a more rainy weekend ahead, I am definitely excited that we've cleared out a bit for Mother's Day, and then we have a sunny start for the rest of next week.
Good to know it's clearing up a little bit for Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Avery. More dangerous weather today in the southeastern part of the country.
That's right, and cleanup is already underway. Amarno Garcia reports.
Devastation in Mississippi after a string of powerful storms, including at least 3 reported tornadoes, tore through parts of the state. Officials estimate the damage in Lamar County stretched roughly 16 miles from one end of the county to the other. Hundreds of homes destroyed, including this one. ABC's Faith Abube is in the town of Purvis, outside of Hattiesburg.
A family tells me that they were sitting here watching television yesterday when the sirens started going off, the winds picked up, and then next thing they knew, things were flying around them.
Lauren Rungling says she took shelter in the bathroom, and as the storm hit, she couldn't even hear her own screams.
It was a very different type of fear. I've never felt fear for my life before, and that is nothing I ever want to feel again, ever.
To the west in Brookhaven, torrential rains, hail, and dangerous lightning.
Crazy.
Interstate 55 impassable, littered with downed trees.
We can't even get through here, bro.
Crews working to clear the road. And in Boca Chico, this trailer park hit hard by the storm.
I just thought it was thunder. Yeah. I went to my living room. I go back to my room. Room's gone. Then we go to get a tub. That's gone too. So we went to under the couch. Then when we got to the couch, everything started rolling. Whole house.
There were initial reports of dozens of people trapped in debris, but all managed to get out of the wreckage.
Mississippi has already seen more than 60 tornadoes this year, all EF0 or EF1 strength, but last night's were much stronger, making them the most powerful storms in the state so far this year. Armando Garcia, ABC News, New York.
Kroger always gives you more ways to save, like low prices and
fresh for everyone.
A bit of a rocky moment for the Mars rover. Images show the rover was surveying the Martian surface when its drill got stuck in a rock. It tried to pull the drill out, but the entire rock came off the ground. Engineers were able to eventually free it by shaking the arm and vibrating the drill so the rock fell off. Isn't it amazing how they can do that? I love space. That does it for this half hour, but there's more coverage you can count on coming up at 4:30, including why the possibility of a peace deal in Iran is sparking some optimism in the oil market. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Caleb Milling with Seegers.
The Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Now at 4:30, Capitol Hill lawmakers are looking for ways to regulate artificial intelligence, but some educators are saying not so fast. Plus, a cyber insider warning if you use tap to pay credit cards or mobile wallets. And
I'd also love to fly a car. I don't have that either. So, these problems are very, very challenging.
2 North Carolina universities are making strides in advancing the goal of having robots help us through our lives. We'll explain how as your news at 4:30 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4:30.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kim Vickers in for Dee Griffin. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with Iranian leaders. And it's time now for a first look at our weather with meteorologist Avery Gray. Now, Avery, overnight we saw some pretty wet weather. Are we expecting some more of that?
That's right, Kim. Overnight, we had a ton of rainfall, and that was so beneficial for us for our area. Over 2.5 inches of estimated rainfall total right there in Hancock County. A little less than 2 inches. We're just shy of 2 inches in South Richmond County. Everyone across the CSRA seeing potential rain totals towards half an inch. And so that is promising for us across the CSRA as the drought continues to go on and on and on. Live Viper 6 radar tracking some light showers across our southern counties. They did have a thunderstorm earlier today that was a special weather statement around 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but now just experiencing some light rainfall. Overall, mostly clear across the entirety of the CSRE rather than those few spots that I mentioned. Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing mostly cloudy skies outside of Television Park. Winds coming in from the west direction now, around a 28-mile-per-hour wind gust there towards Scrubbing County. We're at 17 miles per hour here in Augusta, so still on that breezier side as temperatures across the CSRA really in those low to mid-70s across the board. We're going to continue to drop down to 73 degrees tonight by 8 p.m., and we have more rain on the way for the weekend. I'll have all you need to know on that coming soon. Kim?
All right, Avery, thank you so much. A growing number of schools are beginning to introduce artificial intelligence into the way students learn. Rashad Hudson explains how.
Artificial intelligence is rapidly changing the way Americans work, and now the way some kids learn in the classroom.
AI can do a lot of things that either teacher can't do, or it would take them a long time to do.
Fifth grader Everest Nevermount attends GT Anywhere, a branch of Alpha Schools, where AI tools help students complete core subjects in just 2 hours. After that,
I'm allowed to work on different things. We can do workshops, and it allows us to excel in other things like academic competitions.
Mackenzie Price is the founder of Alpha Schools. She says the model gives students more time for hands-on learning and real-world skills.
Artificial intelligence is finally allowing us to do is truly meet students where they're at and give them incredible growth.
But on Capitol Hill, lawmakers concerned about how AI systems are used in schools are pushing legislation to protect children.
So everybody has safety standards, but the virtual space does not.
Tennessee Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn is especially concerned about chatbots, which can simulate conversation between computer and student. Price says her school does not use chatbots.
I think it's important to look at models like what we're doing at Alpha School to realize we truly have the ability to transform.
Educators say they support reasonable guardrails, especially when it comes to student safety and transparency, but they fear a one-size-fits-all approach could slow down innovation inside classrooms. Rashad Hudson, News Nation, Washington.
South Carolina lawmakers will not vote on legislation that would make accounting for things like groceries or gas is easier than ever with contactless and even cardless transactions. But in some cases, so scamming. Fiona McGee explains in today's Cyber Insider.
The scheme, called ghost tapping, uses near-field communication, or NFC.
It's not going to be something that you're just going to bump into people and, oh no, they got my credit card. But in certain situations, consumers need to be aware of how it can happen.
Scammers can use an electronic device to steal your information or charge your card, typically in situations where you are distracted or in close proximity to others. Local police say they have already seen Tap to Pay misused here in Columbus.
A server here in Columbus was using the cards of customers as they were paying. He'd take the card along with some of the other servers and tap the card on that Shopify POS on his phone for thousands of dollars at a time.
Brown says Tap to Pay itself is still one of the safer payment methods if you stay alert and keep your card in sight.
Whoever has your card, follow them to the POS system that they're using. Check your account and verify that the dollar amount that is on there is correct.
Collins suggests turning bank notifications on for every charge, even if it's only a few dollars.
They're going to do a small transaction, $2, $3, something like that you may not notice. And that lets them know that they've got a live credit card, and then they can hit it for a large amount later.
Experts say simple precautions like turning off the Tap to Pay on your phone in crowded areas and monitoring bank transactions can help.
Experts say there are a few ways to help fight these scammers. Purchase RFID blocking sleeves, keep an eye on your banking apps, and verify all of your transactions.
Well, we have a cloudy evening ahead of us, but a rainy Saturday, and things are clearing out as we head towards Mother's Day. I'll have all the details coming soon.
When NASCAR goes road racing, every turn is a gamble. Every lap, a war. This Saturday, the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series drivers put every skill to the test in road course mayhem. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Coverage begins Saturday at 3:30 on CW6.
Captain D. It's rough when you must face an 18-wheeler wreck. The insurance companies delays claims, twist facts, plays games. Nonsense. It's go time, team. I'm attorney Ken Nugent. My experienced team and I are unstoppable when it comes to winning what you rightfully deserve. We don't wait for things to happen. We make them happen.
Faster.
One call, that's all.
CallKen.com. Captain D. Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control. Protecting what matters most.
There's been a massive outpouring of grief as thousands around the world pay tribute to CNN founder Ted Turner. Turner was a media mogul, launching CNN in 1980 as the world's first 24-hour cable news network. He grew his media empire from a small operation in Atlanta to a global brand. Those who worked with him described him as bold, outspoken, and fearless, earning nicknames like Captain Outrageous and the Mouth of the South.
He was brash. He was courageous. He was very supportive. I liked him. To some people, he came across as impulsive, but he was very, very supportive of everything we did.
Ted Turner died Wednesday at the age of 87, surrounded by family. No cause of death has been released, but Turner revealed in 2018 that he had been diagnosed with Lewy body dementia. This afternoon, Thompson High School hosted a Skills USA signing event for students pursuing careers linked to the school's career, technical, and agricultural education program. The signing included 23 future workers in healthcare, education, agriculture, cosmetology, and more. This year, it was expanded to include other careers associated with the available classes at Thompson High School.
We have many of our students today that are signing For healthcare science careers, we know that in rural communities, physicians, nurses, all of those are in short supply. And so we're delighted to have those students signing today.
So it is a full circle moment. So starting here at Thompson High School, I was able to go through the career pathway program. I completed the health science one, and that allowed me to go through do clinical rotations here in our local community.
This event was in place of the annual Future Georgia Educators Signing Day. We'll be right back.
Done that.
Augusta University College of Nursing celebrates our nurses for Nurses Week.
Entertainment tonight, weeknights at 7:30 on News Channel 6. WJBF 6 Plus. Download it free today.
Somebody texting and driving.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. A few lingering showers remain across the CSRA, mostly staying to our southern counties there. Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over SRP Park, where they are warming up for a ball game tonight. Going to be a bit on that cloudier side for a ball game, but overall not rainy, and you couldn't ask for much better ball weather than that. So I'm excited for that game tonight. 76 degrees is our temperature now. Winds come in from the west at 8 miles per hour, and temperatures across the CSRA, everyone in the low to mid 70s, as winds are a bit on that breezier side coming in from the west. They changed direction because of the cold front. An 18 mile per hour wind gust here in Augusta, 26 in Sylvania there. So overall, we are seeing that wind gust in a bit on that breezier side. A 30 mile per hour wind gust is expected for the rest of today, but we're going to be pretty much calming down as we head towards Thursday, or Friday, you can see that there. And then for the early morning hours tomorrow, you can expect little to no cloud cover at all. Futurecast, here's a look at that. Expecting some light to spotty showers, but I feel like even this is a bit on the overkill side, or a bit much. I think we'll be mostly clear throughout the rest of this evening, and mostly clear as you start off tomorrow morning. Maybe grab a coffee, sit on your back porch or your front porch, 9 a.m. It'll be 60 degrees, nice and calm, and then you can see mostly sunny skies, but we will start to see increasing cloud cover throughout the afternoon, allowing our daytime temperatures to top off at around 78 degrees, and then that continues by 5 o'clock for the Boss Hog Cook-Off. It's going to be beautiful weather, a bit on the cloudier side, but I'll take that if that means that I don't have to be out there with temperatures near 90, so definitely thankful for that. Mother's Day weekend, we are expecting a few rain chances ahead. 80 on Saturday, 80 degrees is our temperature, and a 60% chance for rain, a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms on Sunday. So this is Saturday by 6 o'clock, light showers across the CSRA. That continues by 10 o'clock in the morning through the afternoon, expecting widespread rain, heavy downpours possible. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you can see that there on Saturday, and then through the evening hours, late to the overnight, expecting a few spotty showers as well. Sunday, though, not going to shape out nearly as bad. Most rain chances sticking towards our southern counties there, as you can see that there. But across the Augusta Metro, we're looking nice and clear for Mother's Day. Just a few scattered showers here and there, and light cloud cover across the area. Then we start to see increasing rain chances as we head towards Monday. Overnight lows tonight near average at 54 degrees. And here's a look at your 10-day forecast. A nice week ahead. We do have a few rain chances this weekend, and then a few rain and showers on Monday, but we're clear as we look from Tuesday to next week, so I'm excited about that. Temperatures warm back up to 87 on Friday. We'll be right back.
We're used to this matchup, the powerful versus the rest of us. I'm Miracle Rankin.
And I'm Jen Jordan. We're running for Georgia Supreme Court to fight for what's fair.
We've taken on the big corporations and insurance companies that profit off your pain.
And taken down child predators and domestic abusers who threaten your safety.
We fought and we won. These guys have enough friends on the Supreme Court.
We'll fight for you.
The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on.
WJBF 6 Plus, now available on Samsung TV Plus.
The 20th annual Boss Hog Cook.
Hey y'all, come join us for the Boss Hog Cook-Off this weekend. And while you're here, enjoy all that Waynesboro has to offer.
Right now, cases in Augusta take years to resolve. That's years of victims waiting, years of defendants sitting in jail, while our tax dollars pay for a backlog that just keeps growing. It shouldn't take the better part of a decade to get a case to court. My plan is to make our courtrooms more efficient by using technology and common sense. It's time to bring Augusta's courts into the 21st century. I'm Alexia Davis Payne. I'd appreciate your vote on May 19th.
Find the perfect gift for mom during Hamrick's Mother's Day sale. Only Hamrick's has it. Get assorted floral throws and home decor pillows for $10. Judy Blue Denim, 30% off. Clark's Hanging Sandals, $20. Branded handbags, $20. Towel warmer, $39. Ice maker, $50. And garden items, $15. Great gifts for mom, plus savings for you. Hamrick's has it.
America is investing in humanoid robotics, but it's a much trickier proposition than most people think. In today's Investing in America special report, Bob Buckley shows us the work going on in 2 labs that are creating the dawn of our humanoid helpers.
For more than 230 years here at the University of North Carolina, they've built human minds using Shakespeare and algebra. Now,
we want to deliver on the promise that these science fiction writers have put forward.
They're building humanoid robots using software and semiconductors.
Were you always that kid who was interested in this type of stuff?
You know, I first got into it, I think, the way a lot of kids did, watching Star Wars, seeing the Jetsons.
The Jetsons promised a future of metal helpers who'd glide through our lives as smoothly as a Saturday morning cartoon that some people believe should be here by now.
They see robots in movies and science fiction, and their expectations are sky high. There's a lot of key fundamental research challenges that still need to be solved before we're close to getting there.
Robots like this one in Dan Safer's lab at UNC
His name is Richie.
are doing relatively simple data-based work.
I'm trying to make him do medical triage. So if he's given a first aid kit, can he identify what's in the box using his cameras, pick them up using his arms, and give it to a user.
What may seem much simpler, dealing a deck of cards, remains a riddle of immense proportion to researchers.
A lot of the tasks that we take for granted require a lot of fine dexterity, and this is a very difficult problem.
We're trying to take millions of years of human development and compress it into a decade or two.
Exactly.
Up the road at North Carolina A&T State University,
traditionally robots have one motor at every joint.
They feel your research pain.
What I'm doing is these motors, basically for every joint up here, there's 2 motors controlling.
PhD student Lowell Welburn is focusing his work on improving what robotic hands can do.
I'm using reinforcement learning or AI to kind of train this robotic hand.
Fellow doctoral student Safwat Shanuda is trying to add a little grace to the robot's clunky steps. How long do you think before we're going to see robots looking just like humans as they run and walk?
I'd say about 100, 200 years. I think it's a long way away. It takes a long time to be able to train a robot to be able to walk smooth.
Our body is a perfect control system. So we have a sensor here to measure the balance, and this microcontroller is in the brain, and they calculate what is the best signal, and send to this our ankle. There is an actuator to maintain this our balance.
Back at UNC, Dan Safer is balancing reality against dreams for those who think these creations can someday be our companions.
And we're seeing this even in sort of chatbots and AI already today. And I think that's only going to be compounded when there's a physical form factor, because it's even easier to trick people into thinking that this is a thinking, feeling being when it's not. Okay?
And never will be.
And never will be. That's exactly right.
The future will arrive gradually, first in factories and warehouses where environments are controlled, then slowly into our messy, unpredictable homes, But when it does arrive at your door, don't expect it to know the house rules.
They're not going to work right out of the box. In the same way, if you just hired a person to come help you in your house, they're not going to necessarily know exactly what you want to do. Instead, you'll guide them around, you'll show them, you know, here's what I want you to do, here's how I want you to do it.
In the meantime, labs like these in North Carolina are forever working on the equation of making hype equal hope.
Well, that does it for this half hour, but there is more coverage you can count on at 5, including what the future holds for a cemetery honoring our veterans in the CSRA.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
Mom,